Hey everybody, this is your Barre Code class for today. All you need is a light set of hand weights, and we are moving down to the floor pretty quickly after your warm-up. So if you need to work on a mat, make sure that you have that set up and ready to go. Let's get started. Bring your feet wide. Heels are in, toes are out. Open your palms to the front of the room. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Inhale, shoulders high. Exhale, press them down and back. One more time, big inhale high. Exhale, let your day go. Cross your hands in front. Bow down to yourself as you inhale. Scoop up some good positive vibes. Exhale, double bounce anything that you don't want to carry along with you into the workout. One more time. Inhale, take up space with your body. Make yourself nice and big. Then lower your arms, reach to the front. Let's kick and seat, left heel pulls. In and in. Pull in and in. Drive your elbows to the back of the room. Think about opening up through your chest. Take up space with your feet. Really claim the room that you're in right now is the room that you are going to strengthen your body in for the next full 50 minutes. Let's keep it going. Exhale, pull. All right, give me 8 more here. You've just got 8, 7. We take it to a plie in 4, 3, 2. Step your feet wide, reach your hands high. Squeeze your glutes, bend your knees, stack right over your heels. Lower your arms, reach to the ground. Inhale, reach high to the beat. It's plie, reach. Plie, reach. Lift your quads up and off your kneecaps every single time you reach high to the ceiling over you. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips, really focusing on good posture here. As you reach your hands overhead, make sure your rib cage is knit together, engaging the core, not just in this movement, but really start to think about how you can connect your core to every move we're about to flow through. 4, we hold it low. In 3, you hold low. In 2, hold low, pull your hands to prayer, start a pulse, just pulse. Pulse. This is where we start to settle into the burn. This is where we acknowledge the fact that we're going to get uncomfortable. We're going to get uncomfortable together, but also through that journey, we're going to get stronger together. So think about relaxing your shoulders, staying nice and calm. Take the tongue off the roof of your mouth, send your hips down lower and really burn into those quads. 8 more, go 8, 7. We start with an isometric hold to set the tone in 4, 3, 2, you're here for 10 seconds. Send your hips low, maybe lift your heels to a hover, maybe reach your hands high, you're halfway there. You have 5. We hinge at the waist in 3, 2, 1, hinge at the waistline. Take your hands right down to the mat underneath your shoulders. Step your feet back, you're in your high plank. We're here for a total of 1.5 minutes. You're starting with an isometric hold. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. You're extending energy back through your heels, pressing into the mat to feel your shoulder blades separate. Hug your belly up and away from the mat. Squeeze your glutes. Drive back through your heels. We'll start to add movement in 8 counts. You have 8. We tap our right toe out slow in 4, 3. Tap your right toe slow. Tap it out, then switch. Tap left foot out and in. Tap your right toe out. Good. Tap your left toe out. Beautiful work, guys. Every single time that you tap your toe out, make sure that your hips aren't opening or turning. You're trying to keep your hips in the exact same plane as your shoulders. We start to speed this up in 4 more. Keep it slow. 3 more, nice and controlled. 2 more. You have 8 sets at double time. Here we go. Tap right, tap left. Really start to build that energy, tapping your toe out wide as you can to really activate your outer hip. Go for 4 more. Isometric hold in 3. We come to our forearms in 2. Hold your feet in the center. Come down to your forearms. Elbows come right underneath your shoulders. Reset, refocus. You're here for 10 final seconds. Your body's gonna start to tremble. Make sure that you're breathing. You drop down to your knees in 5, 4, we come down in 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees, send your hips back, melt your heart down towards the mat. Take a big inhale in. Start to walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Cross at the ankles, come onto your seat, plant your heels in front of you with a 3/4 bend in your leg, heels down, toes up. 2 fingers, lightly grip behind your thighs, open your elbows wide. Inhale, sit up as tall as you can and roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Feel yourself rooted on your sits bones. Start to lean back, keeping your nice neutral spine. You feel the front of your core engaged. Exhale, tuck, scoop through the bottom of your hips. Then inhale, come back to your neutral spine. 2 counts. We exhale, tuck. Exhale, inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, neutral spine. The most important part of this movement here is your breath. So in your space, think about breathing diaphragmatically in through the nose, out through the mouth, the deepest belly breath that you have. You have 4 more. Exhale, light grip with the hands. Give me 3 more. Beautiful, guys. Really starting to engage those transverse abdominals. Exhale, 1 more time. Exhale, tuck and hollow it out. Let's start to speed it up. Exhale, tuck and hollow. exhale, tuck and hollow. So you have your 2 fingers behind your thighs, but of course, you can always take this up a notch. Maybe try to reach your hands forward, palms are open up towards the ceiling, less stability through the hands, more core engagement all the way through those deep abdominals. 4 more. We cross our hands in 3. Keep breathing. Go 2. Exhale, tuck and cross your hands. It's tuck, cross, tuck, and tuck. Gorgeous. Keep your chin lifted. Try to relax your shoulders. Exhale, cross, exhale, cross. Beautiful. I want you to think about your hands crossing as a symbol of your exhale. Push it out of your mouth. Slash it out. We have a few more here. We hold in 8, 7, 6. Love hearing the breath, friends. Go 4, 3, 2. Reach your hands up. Exhale for 2, then inhale, lower. It's exhale for 2 and inhale, lower. As you reach your hands up overhead, make sure to not arch your back. It's really easy here to pop your rib cage open. I want you to try and sustain that nice neutral spine and that deep core engagement. If you feel your hip flexors, think about sitting up a little taller and breathing deeper. Go 4 more. We have 1 more change and a final hold. 3 more. Reach and lower down for 2. Give me 2 more. Reach and lower down. Last time, hold your hands all the way to the sky. Relax your shoulders. Right hand taps out. Lift it up. Left hand taps out and lift it up. Let's speed it up. Tap out and lift. Tap out and lift. Huge challenge now for the side of your body to stabilize. Keep it going. Exhale, tap and reach. Exhale, tap and reach. You have 4 more sets, right and left. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Give me 3 more sets. Beautiful, guys. Close your eyes. Try to focus. Give me 2. I'm starting to feel your shoulders. It's all right. Burn into it. Last time. Hold your hands up high to the sky. 8 seconds. Relax your shoulders. Maybe float those toes. Yes, I see you guys. Maybe extend them. You have 4, 3, 2. Lower your legs. Reach them long to the front of your mat. Roll down slow for 4, 3, 2. Exhale, roll back up for 4, 3, 2. Roll it down for 4, 3. You have 2 more just like this. Roll it up for 4, 3, 2. Make sure you're pointing through your toes, really reaching energy out through your feet. Exhale, roll it up for 4, 3, 2. Roll it down for 4, 3. 1 more. That's all. Roll 4, 3, 2. Hold down on the ground for 4, 3, 2. Reach your hands straight up towards the ceiling. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Curl up off of your shoulder blades. Keep a nice neutral spine as you extend your toes to the ceiling. Dead bugs, open out. Exhale for 4, 3, 2. Lower to a hover. Inhale 4, 3, 2. Poke to the sky. Roll down. Open. Exhale. Inhale 4, 3, 2. Try to poke to the sky. So this is a really, really slow dead bug leg extension. I want you to think about keeping your neutral spine the whole entire time. As you exhale, you extend your legs only as low as you can go without your rib cage popping open or your low back lifting even higher off the mat. Out. Inhale, pull it in. You have 4 more. If you want to start to intensify this movement, every single time you lift your legs back up, try to poke them up through the ceiling. An extra little bit of deep abdominal engagement for your low transverse abdominals. Yes. Lift and poke it up. Yes, guys, go 2 more. Down. Love the exhale. You should be able to hear yourself breathe nice and controlled. 1 more. Out 4, 3, 2. Inhale for 4, 3. Hold at the top and climb a rope. Climb it higher, higher and higher. I want you to imagine that old school, middle school rope hanging right down from the ceiling. You're grabbing it 1 hand at a time, really twisting through your abdominals. Your toes are pointed as sharp as you can get them, but if you need to modify for any hip flexor pain, you're starting to start to bend your knees maybe to 90 degrees or just to soften. That's great too. You have 8, 7, 6. You get to hug your knees to your chest in 4, 3, 2, hug your knees all the way in towards your chest. Stay lifted off of your shoulder blades. Tighten yourself into a ball. Reverse Superwoman. Extend your hands overhead as you reach your toes to the front. 2 counts to pull in, hug, extend, reach out. 2 counts, pull in, squeeze. 2 counts to reach it out. There you go. You're still trying to keep that nice neutral spine the whole entire time. You always want to exhale and core work the bigger your body gets. So you inhale, make everything small. Exhale, extend. Give me 4 more. You'll hold your arms open. In 3 more, we hold our extension to the back. You have 2, pull, and open wide. Last time, reverse swimmers. Hands out, legs out, start to paddle. Paddle, 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 paddle. I know it's silly, close your eyes, just breathe through it. Try to knock yourself off balance here. You have 10 seconds, you're hugging yourself back into a ball. In 4, 3, 2, hug yourself into a ball. Curl up and off of your shoulder blades. Beautiful. Hug your right knee in towards your chest with both of your hands. Extend your left leg down towards a hover, staying lifted off of your shoulder blades. Switch your legs to the beat. We switch left and right. Switch left and right. Starting your single leg switch here. The lower you allow your extended leg to hover, the more challenging it's going to be for your core. It's switch and switch. If you ever need to modify, you can lower your shoulder blades down to the mat. Just make sure that you're not arching and lifting your back up and off the ground. 8 more, 7, 6. You hug your knees to your chest in 4, 3, 2. Both knees in towards the chest. Flick your toes all the way up towards the sky. Reach your hands to the front of the room. Start a Pilates 100. Exhale, pump, 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 pump. You're lifted off of your shoulder blades. Your toes are reaching high towards the ceiling. And if you want to start to challenge yourself, lower your toes slightly towards the front end of your mat. Pump your hands down and make sure you're breathing diaphragmatically out your mouth. Exhale, short choppy exhale here is really going to engage and fire up your core. You're here for 10, 9, 8 and a hold. You're crushing it, friends. Go 6, 5 and a hold. It's 4, 3, 2, 10 seconds to hold. Try to lower your legs. Try to reach your hands up and overhead. Yes, that's it. You have 8, 7. Love the challenges. Keep it. Don't lose it. 4, 3, 2. Hug it in. Take a small grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll yourself forward up into a seated position. Forward fold, bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Come onto the fleshy part of your knees or onto your toes. 2 count push-ups. Take it down for 2. Exhale, push up. It's down for 2. Exhale, push up. Keeping your core nice and tight the whole time. We've started that upper body series. We're not in these push-ups very long. We'll do 4 more. 4 more. You can always come to those knees if you need to. Go 3 more. Trying to squeeze your elbows slightly backwards. Go 2 more. We'll hold it at the top. Last time, alternating shoulder taps. Right hand to the left shoulder, set it down. Left hand to the right. It's right hand to the left and left hand to the right. Yes, if you're popping up on those toes, I want you to really make sure that your hip doesn't open whenever your hand leaves the mat. Step your feet a little bit wider to modify, or step your feet closer into challenge. Go 4 more. We finished with bend and presses. In 2 more, tiny bend and press with the arms. Elbows back and press. Elbows back, extend. You're trying to drive your elbows straight back towards your toes. 4 more, that's all. 4, you hold that halfway bend. 3, keep your shoulder blades separated. Go 2, hold that halfway bend for 5 seconds. That's 5. 4, you're done. In 3, 2, knees down, hips up, bow down and breathe. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Push yourself up to a tabletop position. We're coming up to our feet. We're starting that upper body series, so if your weights are nearby, go ahead and grab them. Step 1 foot up at a time and bring your feet parallel underneath your hips. 1 hand weight into each hand, soft bend in the knees, squeeze with the glutes, roll your shoulders down and back, palms are through the midline, hammer curls. Here we go. It's curl, press, curl and squeeze, press, curl, press, curl and squeeze and press. All right, friends, so we started your upper body series with your hand weights. Remember, hand weights are always completely optional. So if you start to feel any tension in your traps or in your jaw, I'm going to encourage you to just set them down, because I promise you're still going to get a burn with or without them. Squeeze and press, squeeze and press. And I really want you to think about trying to extend your arms all the way down towards the ground between every single rep. Pressing through the tricep, trying to lift it up and off your elbow. You have 4. We hold in a 90-degree bend. In 2, hold your arms at 90 degrees. Reach your arms 2 inches forward, curl and lower. Exhale, curl and squeeze and lower. Curl and squeeze and lower. So I want you to imagine going to the doctor and they put that elastic band around your bicep. That's what I want you to feel against your bicep every single time you're trying to lift your weights. Curl and squeeze. Press your bicep in towards that resistance and really feel that isometric burn in your tiny curl. 4 more. Hold high in 3. We punch forwards in 2. Punch your arms in line with your shoulders. It's punch, pull straight in. Punch and reach, pull in. Exhale, punch and reach. Now the real challenge here is to not let your shoulders lean back every single time you reach your arms forward. So think about pushing your big toes heavier in towards the mat. Feel your abdominals really engage. Exhale, press. Exhale, press. We already engaged that core, so you should feel your core react every single time you extend your arms to the front. Give me 4. Hold long in 3. Love the breath. 2 more. Hold your arms long, pulse it up. Tiny pulse. Pulse. Still reaching as long as you can to feel the separation in your shoulder blades and your traps pressed down and away from your ears. You're not here long. This is where the burn starts to settle in. So let's again get comfortable with that discomfort and remind yourself it's strength. 8 more. 7, 6. You hold in just 4, 3, 2. Hold high. Try to bring your weights together. Squeeze them with all you've got for 5 seconds. It's 5, 4. We hinge in 3, 2. Hinge at the waistline. Open your arms back underneath your shoulders. Drive your elbows straight high behind you and then punch them back down to the beat. It's pull, press, pull, press. We're gonna take pretty similar moves here, but now we're in a hinge. In your hinge, you have a long line of energy reaching out of the crown of your head. Vertebrae are stacked one on top of each other in an oppositional line, shooting energy back down through the hips. You're still thinking about maintaining that nice and neutral spine, driving your elbows high past your waistline. We're working on the antagonist muscle group here. We hit the front of the shoulder in the bicep. Now we're hitting the back of the shoulder in the triceps. Go for 4. You hold elbows high in 3. Hold high in 2. Hold your elbows high. Roll your shoulders down and back. Squeeze and hold. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Imagine you're working in a really, really narrow hallway. Somebody's right behind you and you're thinking about driving your elbow tips high up and towards their ribcage. Traps are going to try and overactivate here, so keep them relaxed, pulled down and back. Think about working in the middle of your back. Go 4 more. Hold in 3. Elbows up in 2. Tricep extensions. Extend your arms to the back of the room. Curl it in. It's curl, press. Curl and squeeze, press. Curl, press, curl and squeeze and press. You've got a deep bend in your knees. Your hips are sinking back. You've still got equal weight in all 4 corners of your feet. And every time you reach your arm to the back of the room, try to imagine pulling your tricep muscle up and away from your elbow joint. Go 4 more. Give me 3. We lift and hold in 2. Arms long, lift and hold. It's lift and hold. Exhale, lift and hold. We're doing lots of holds in today's routine because I want you to think about trying to stay active, keeping the muscle under tension for as long as we possibly can. It's not lift and release, it's hold it there. Exhale, hold it there. Trying to find the edge to where we can accomplish that burn and then step 1 foot further into that strength, into those gains. Go for 4 more. Final hold coming in 3. Maybe you start to releve in 2. Yes, friends. Hold it high for 10 seconds. 10 seconds to reach your arms up higher. Maybe bend your knees a little deeper. You have 5, 4. We stand in 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Bend your knees. Open your palms to the front of the room. Lift your hands up and towards a T, then dive your shoulder right back down. It's up for 2, lower, press down. Please lift for 2 and lower, press it down. All right, guys, we're gonna burn out those shoulders one more time here. I want you to make sure every single time you reach long towards the sides of the room that you're extending energy out of your fingertips, really trying to take up space here. Go 4 more, reach, rotating through the rotator cuff. 3 more, reach, and press it down. Give me 2. And lower down. Last time, hold in your T position, tiny pulses up, just pulse, pulse. I really need you to start to think about burning in towards your shoulder because you are gonna get a break in just a moment. So whether that means that you reach longer through your arms or you lift your heels into your releve, this is where you start to come into your edge. You have 6, 5 and a hold. Go 4, 3, 2, 8 count isometric hold. Reach through your arms. You guys look awesome. Go 4, 3, elbows pull to the waistline. Pull them in, punch them out. Pull in and punch out. Pull in, punch out. I want you to start to connect to your back muscles. So imagine every single time your elbows drive in towards your waistline, your shoulder blades, the muscles that make up your posture, they start to squeeze in tighter around your spine. Squeeze them in. Exhale, squeeze them in. Grab onto some strength. Grab onto whatever you need right now to get you through this. Grab and pull it into your body. You have 4. We hold in 3. Chest stays open. 2. Hold your arms in towards your waistline. Squeeze it back. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Driving your elbows tighter and tighter back towards your body. Opening up through your chest, palms are forward. We've got snow angels and a final shoulder burnout, and then you're done. So think about pressing your heart forward. Think about putting your best foot forward, and let's get through this upper body set all together. Give me 8 more. You have 8, 7, 6. We snow angel wide in 4, 3. Punch out to a T. You punch out, reach up, punch out, pull in, out, up, out, pull in. There you go. Start to think about circling yourself in some strength, in some positivity, in some appreciation for all the things that you've put your body through so far through your workout. Here we go, guys. It's 4 more, and we hold it wide. Give me 3 more. Big, big reach up to the sky. Give me 2. Exhale, reach. Yes. Last time. Hold your hands up overhead. Bend your arms to 90 degrees. Start your pulse. Start your pulse. This is your final round. Final sets of pulses in 3 positions. You have 8. Elbows to the corner in 6. Elbows to the corner in 4. 3. Bring your elbows into 45 and pulse. Pulse. Elbows are in line with the shoulder. Try not to let them sag here. Try not to tighten your jaw. You have 5 and a hold. It's 4. 3. Bring them in front of your shoulders. 16 pulses here and a final hold. Relax your traps. Maybe you get on your high heels. Yes, friends. Give me 8, 7, 6 and a hold. We zip it up in 4, 3, 2. Zip everything together. Close your eyes and believe you can for 8. It's 8. Get your hips a little lower. Burn into that shake. You're doing it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. We're headed to the bar, so make sure that you have a chair, the back of your couch, or a countertop available. Let's get into your thighs and seat series. Come forearms distance from your support. Feet are parallel under your hips. Releve onto the ball mounds of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Bend your knees straight forwards. Slide down your imaginary wall. Lift up an inch, back down. It's up an inch, back down. Press to lift and lower. Press to lift and lower. All right, so welcome to your thighs and seat series. We're gonna be alternating between quads, outer hips, inner thighs, and back of the seat throughout the end of your series here. Right now, your shoulders are stacked perfectly on top of your hips. As you slide up an inch and down, up an inch and down, you're thinking about working in very small ranges of motion. Tiny, tiny moves to build endurance in one of the largest, most dominant muscle groups in your body, your quads. You have 4 more here. We hold low. 3, you hover, pop your heels. In 2, hold down low, hover your heels. It's a hover, then lift. Hover and lift. If you watch Jill, you'll notice that her head does not move. Her shoulders stay perfectly relaxed right where they are. She's lowering her heels and popping to lift them using her calves, almost like there's 2 tiny thumbtacks on the ground. She's trying to tease right over them, then lift straight back up. Give me 4 more. We'll put these 2 moves together into a combo. In 2, it's up an inch, down, hover, pop. Lift up, lower down, hover, pop, lift. It's up an inch, down, hover, pop, and lift. Again, lift, lower, hover, pop, and lift. Make sure that your core is engaged here. And the best way to do that is to use just about 1, maybe 2 fingers from each hand onto your support. You should have a light grip so that your core is doing most of the holding up of your posture and not your hands. Give me 4 more, and we switch this move into a pulse. Give me 3, lower, hover, pop, and lift. Last 2, lower, hover, pop, and lift. Last time, hold your heels high, start to pulse down, down. Thinking about sinking down and towards your basement. Really starting to embrace the burn, the fire you feel in the tops of your quads. It's all gonna start to shake. It's all gonna start to tremble here. Tiny pulses down, down. We have a few more. We're going to start to move with that right foot in 8, 7, 6. Your right foot takes a small step back in 4, 3, 2 pulses back. Step your right foot, then step it where it was. Step your right foot back to parallel. It's a staggered pencil and an open parallel. Take your staggered pencil, take your open parallel. Your left leg is going to start to burn more here as it holds on to more of the weight. So feel that burn, that shake in the top of your left quad. Step it back and step it forward. As you step your right foot back, still keep weight in it. It's not a tap, it's a step. 4, we hold our right foot back in that staggered position. 3, keep moving, guys. You look really awesome. Give me 2 more, 2 more. Last time, hold it back. Staggered pencil, just keep pulsing down and down. Now your support might feel a little further away from you. That's okay. You still have a light grip. Your core is helping you engage here. And if you're loving your balance right now, maybe take 1 hand to your hip, maybe both hands to your hip, something that makes you feel strong. We're going to start to fatigue your front leg in 8 more. You have 8, 7, 6. We hold our hips down low in 4, 3, 2. Hold down low. Hinge at the waistline. Bring your palms onto your support. Shift your weight into your front foot. Right heel kicks to the seat. It's kick, tap your toe. Kick, tap your toe. Now there's little to no weight in your right foot as it extends back down towards the mat. Your left leg is holding up all of your weight here. You're hugging your belly up and away from the mat, really trying to support your back. Go 4 more. Heel stays in 3. Hover, pop left in 2. Hold your heel into your seat. Left heel hovers down, then lift it up. Hover and lift. Think about your shoulders staying relaxed down away from the ears. Foot stays pressed and stamped, holding an isometric burn in that hamstring. Glutes are on fire. That thumbtack is still underneath your heel. Try not to touch it. 4 more. You have 4. Pop. Give me 3. Hold it high in 2. Pulse down in your supporting leg. Just pulse it lower, pulse it lower. Press more weight into your right hand. Your left hand should have little to no weight in it. And if you're feeling it, yes, I see you, Akio, you can reach your left hand high up overhead. You have 8, 7. Let the burn in that supporting leg really fire up. Go 4, 3, 2, 8 seconds to hold. Bend down lower and towards your hips. Let your left leg burn. You have 5, 4. You stand in 3, 2. Stand it up. Bring your heels together, your toes apart into a V. Releve onto the ball mounds of your feet. Click your heels back in together so that they touch and squeeze. Tighten your glutes, bend your knees down into a soft diagonal. Relax your shoulders up an inch and down. It's lift and lower. Tiny lift, tiny lower. Lift, lower. Tiny lift, tiny lower. All right, this set's not as long. We're working in your turnout. So let's think about now, yes, your quads are burning. So let's bring a little bit more attention to the inner thighs and the outer thighs. Go 4 more. We hold it low in 3. Down an inch. Go 2. Hold it low. Just press your heels together. Press, press, press. I want you to imagine that you've got like a silver nickel right between your heels. I want you to hold on to it with your heels and then don't let it drop. Keep squeezing it, tightening your heels tighter and tighter. Can you feel that burn start to come up the inseam of your legging? You have 8, 7. We put it together. Up, down, 2, squeeze in 4, 3. Up an inch and down. Lift up an inch, back down. Press your heels together twice. Lift up an inch, back down. Press your heels together twice. It's up, down, press and press. Lift up, down, press and press. Every single time that you lift, I want you to bring your attention to your pelvic floor. Hug your abdominals up and in towards your rib cage. It's up an inch, down, press and press. Again, lift up an inch, down, press and press. Give me 4 more. We have 3 changes and you're out of here. So you're halfway done. Keep breathing. You're relaxed in your shoulders. Give me 2 more. Lower, press and press. Last time, start to wrap and hold your thighs open. Wrap and hold. Wrap and hold. You're thinking about squeezing your glute muscles together through the midline so that external rotation comes from the hip. It opens up through the inner thighs and you're feeling it on your outer hip. Go 4 more. Keep wrapping. Give me 3. We tuck up in 2. Tuck and hold the hips. Exhale, tuck and hold. Exhale, scoop and hold. Exhale, tuck and hold. Exhale, scoop and hold. So now, yes, you're still squeezing your glutes together, but this time you're squeezing them forward so that it rounds the pelvis up and under, hugging the belly in tighter. Can you get your heels a little higher? Can you send your hips a little lower? The answers to all of these questions are always yes, yes. But the real question is, do you have the courage right now to give it a shot? Let's see it happen. Give me 4 more. 4, we start to pulse. 3, this is where you have to find your edge. 2 more, start to pulse down in the hips. It's pulse. Pulse. You have a light grip on your support, maybe no grip on your support, hands to your waist, to prayer or overhead. Something right now that's going to make you feel strong, something now that's going to make you feel confident, something that's going to give you courage to get into your shake and ride it to the end. 8 to go. Go 8, 7, 6. Your isometric hold is coming in 4. Yes, 3, 2. Hold your shake for 10 whole seconds. You have nothing to lose here, everything to gain. Feel that shake, that tremble. You have 4, 3, you stand. 2, stand straight up and drop your feet back into your turnout position. Soft bend in your legs, shift your weight into your left foot and extend your right foot back to the back diagonal. Foot is flexed. Square your shoulders and hips to your support. Right heel lifts up just a little bit so you feel the pinch on your outer hip. You tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up. We're putting everything together now. You're gonna start to feel every sensation we've already felt throughout this series happen all at once. Your left supporting leg is holding you up. You're gonna feel that thigh burn. You're working in turnouts. So you're going to feel your outer hips and your inner thighs. And then as we lift and lower this leg, we're targeting your glute medius on your right-hand side. Keep your hips square. Go 4 more. This is another short set, so really think about burning through it. Go 2 more. Hold high, bend, press. It's a small bend with the foot, then press away. Small bend, exhale, big press. The bend is not as important as the press. The bend can be super small, but every single time that you push your foot, I want you to think about connecting to the backside of where your glute and your thigh touch. That's where you're trying to really dig into that burn. It's small bend, exhale, press. Small bend, exhale, press. Give me 4 more. Last 3, we point our toes. Second to last change in 2. Point your toe, circle back and around and hold. Back and around and hold. Almost imagining a grapefruit right behind your toe, you're tracing around it. If you feel your left supporting hip, you can always releve onto the left ball mound of your foot. That's gonna help mitigate it while also giving you a burn in your calf. Chase that, yes, you've got it. Circle back and around, circle back and around. Keep weight in your right hand. Your shoulders are stacked perfectly over your hips. Gorgeous, yes. Reach long through the right toe. Go for 4 more. You pulse to finish in 3 more. We're getting to the end, friends. Go 2. Start to pulse your right toe up. Here we go, tiny pulse, tiny pulse. Try your releve now. You can always set your heel down. You can always stay exactly where you are. So why not try to take a step forward? If you have to come back, at least you took 1 step forward. That's what we're looking for. That's the progress. That's the resiliency. Go 8, 7, maybe your left hand starts to reach high. And 4, 3, 2, 8 seconds to hold as strong as you can. Reach your right leg as long as you can for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Separate your heels, bringing them back onto 2 separate railroad ties. Releve back onto the ball mounds of your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Bend your knees forward, stacking your shoulders over your hips. It's up and down, lift up an inch, back down. It's up and down, lift up an inch, back down. We did it. We're up to the top of the pyramid and we're working our way right back down. Everything that we're about to do is something you've already been through. It's something you've already done. So embrace that comfort of knowing what is coming. And let's start to get a little bit more uncomfortable with the sensation and dig into that fatigue the best that we can. Same rules apply here with your posture. Shoulders stays over your hips. You have a light grip on the bar. Knees, hips, and toes are all pointing forward in one direction. You have 4 more. And 3, we hover, pop your heels. Last 2. Hold low, hover, pop your heels. It's a hover, pop, lift high. Hover, pop, and lift. Those thumbtacks are back. Don't let your heels touch them. Just tease the mat. Lower, squeeze, and lift. Lower, squeeze, and lift. This is where I always start to really shake and tremble. You have a light grip on the bar. Your core is working overtime here to keep your head and shoulders stacked. Go 4 more. We put it together. In 3, you put it to a combo. In 2, pop. Up, down, hover, pop. It's up, down, hover the heels and pop it. Lift it up, lower, hover your heels and pop it. You're feeling the burn right on the tops of your quads. Your calf muscles are working overtime to keep you in that beautiful high releve. Lift, lower, hover, pop, and lift. It's lift, lower, hover, pop, and lift. Give me 2 more. We start that little tiny pulse. Last time. Heels stay high, hips get lower. Lower, relax your shoulders, bring your attention to your gaze, take any tension out of your face, just let your back teeth separate and calm your mind because you've been here before, you've done it before, you know what's coming. We can only do it better this time. Give me 8. Our left foot steps to start back in 4, 3, left foot, 2 steps back, 2 steps up, 2 steps back, 2 steps up. There you go. It's 2 pulses as you step back, 2 pulses as you step up. Your right supporting leg is going to start to shake and tremble here. Go 4 more, and we hold our left foot to the back. Give me 3 more. Give me 2 more here. It's pulse back and pulse up. Last time, hold your left foot back, keep pulsing. Relax your shoulders and ride that staggered position. Check your tension on your grip. You've got light fingertips there. Shoulders stay over your hips. Weight is in both feet. You have 8, 7, we hold, 6, we start to hinge. In 4, 3, 2, hold low, hinge at the waistline. Press your hands onto the top of your support. Shift your weight to your front foot. Left heel, kick it up. It's curl and squeeze, tap, curl and squeeze and tap. Literally nothing in your body is moving. You're just squeezing through the hamstring and the glute to lift your heel up and down. The only thing that moves is your toe, your shin. It hinges at the knee. Your right leg is solid and stuck in cement. Keep it bent. It's exhale, curl. Exhale, curl and squeeze. Imagine there's an aluminum can right behind your left knee. Every single time you curl your heel to your seat, I want you to crush it. Find that satisfying crush and squeeze. Crush and squeeze. Hips are staying square. 4 more. You guys look awesome. Give me 3. We hold the heel in. And 2. 2 more changes. Heel stays in. Hover your heel. Pop and lift it. Hover your heel. Pop and lift it. It's hover, pop, and lift. Again, same principles apply. Try to keep your shoulders right where they are. Try not to lift your head. Hips stay where they are. You tease that foot. 4 more. We pulse to finish. 3. Let more weight be in your left hand. For 2, start to pulse down in the right leg. Pulse, pulse. Push more weight into your left hand. Little to no weight in your right hand. Yeah, lift it overhead if you want to, guys. Take that challenge. Never hold yourself back from the challenge that you want. You have 8, 7, 6 and a hold. Keep fighting for it. 4, 3, 2. Hold there. 8 seconds. I know your right leg is on fire. Don't give up on it now. For 5, you have 4, 3, 2, stand it up. Bring your heels together. Open your toes into turnout. Relevate to the ball mounds of your feet. Click your heels back together. Squeeze your glutes. Bend your knees into your diamond. Relax your shoulders. Lift up an inch and down. Up an inch and down. We're so close to the finish line. We're so close. We've got this set, your glute needs set, and we're into your burnout, and that's it. So relax. Tell yourself that you made it over the hurdle. You made it over the halfway point. You made it through your long series. And now everything is a short, sweet check of the box to get your total body efficient and effective workout in for the day. Give me 4 more. You'll hold down low. In 3, we press our heels together. In 2, hold it low. Press your heels in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze tighter, squeeze tighter. I want you to imagine right between your heels, you're trying to milk out every single little opportunity you have left in this class. Squeeze tighter, deeper. Imagine never releasing the squeeze, but just allowing that squeeze to sink in deeper and deeper to the point where you feel like you just can't squeeze anymore. You have 8, we put a combo. 6, up, down, squeeze twice. In 4, 3, lift up an inch and down. It's tiny lift, lower, squeeze your heels together. It's up an inch, lower, squeeze your heels together. Up an inch, lower, squeeze, squeeze. Do a little balance check for me. Come back to reality. Make sure you're not holding any unnecessary tension in your face, in your cheeks, in your jaw, in your brows. Just let it go. I like to blow through my lips, bubble lips to help release any of that tension you don't need. Go 4 more. It's squeeze, squeeze. Give me 3 more. Squeeze, squeeze. Last 2. We start your wrap and hold. Last time, hold it low, wrap and hold through the thigh. It's wrap and hold, exhale, wrap and hold. You're trying to rotate the thigh, the femur within the pelvis. Exhale, wrap and hold. Exhale, wrap and hold. Finding that external rotation of your leg within the joint. Give me 4 more. Heels stay pressed. 3, you tuck and hold. Last 2. Tuck and hold your hips. Exhale, tuck and scoop. Exhale, tuck and scoop. This is just like the C-curve set. You're trying to curl your hips up and under, bringing the front bony landmark of your hip closer up towards your rib cage as you hug your belly, tight up and in towards your spine. Try to get your hips down a little lower because you've only got 1 more move, 1 more change and you're out of this set. Go 4 more. Exhale, tuck for 3. Love the breath. Keep it. 2 more. Let's start that pulse and get uncomfortable. Pulse down, down, down. The shaking never goes away. Here's the spoiler alert. You're always going to shake. You're always going to tremble. So just accept that truth as reality and now see how much you can sustain it. Get your hips down lower. Press your heels together. Wrap open through the inner thighs, trying to take every single element of this set, put it all together to find the most challenging variation you can. You have 8, 7. Love the hands up, guys. Reach for it. 4, 3, 2. You're here for 8 seconds. Don't let it go. You've just got 6, 5. You stand in 4. Get low. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Soft bend in the knees. Shift your weight into your right supporting foot. Kick your left leg back towards the diagonal. Stay tall and lifted through the chest. Tap your heel down to the ground, then squeeze and lift it up to the beat. It's tap, squeeze and lift, tap, squeeze and lift, tap, squeeze and lift, tap, squeeze and lift. We've just got the outside of your seat here before we get into your final burnout for the back side of your booty. I want you to make sure, even though your left leg is open to the side, that your hip doesn't open up with it. Imagine you have two headlights on your hips. Your left hip is going to try and open to the side. Keep driving it forwards. The more weight you can push in towards your left hand, the more that's going to help drive that hip forward. You have 4. You hold high in 3. We bend press in 2. Hold high, small bend in the knee, tiny bend, reach, tiny bend, big press. Imagine my hand right on the bottom of your foot. You're really, really trying to push into that resistance, drive away all the negativity, all the thoughts that it's too hard, all the thoughts that you need to quit. Push them right out of your mind right now. They're not serving you. You don't need them. Just get rid of them. It's going to be 4 more. 4. Exhale, push back. 3. 2 changes left. In 2. Hold your foot back, point your toe, circle back and around a grapefruit. Back and around and hold. Back and around and hold. I want you to be so precise with the size of your circle. It's not much bigger than this. Circle around and hold. Drawing your toe right around the edge of it. Circling back and around, you're getting into the glute medius and the glute minimus, the 2 smallest muscles within your glute series. And I want you to really think about connecting to them deep, deep, deep. That's strength, being able to connect neurologically to muscle groups that maybe you didn't even know you had. You have 4 more. We pulse to finish. 3. Can we releve in that supporting leg? 2 more. Last time, pulse it up. Let's hit it. Pulse. Pulse. Keep much weight in your left hand. Try to tickle your support with your right fingertips. Core stays tight. You want to challenge yourself. Your right hand reaches high overhead. Try not to lean forward. Get lower in your right leg. Go for 8, 7, 6, and a final hold. We're there. Don't quit. You've got 3, 2. Hold it there. 8 seconds. Reach longer through the fingertips and back further through the toe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're headed down to the mat, so make sure that you have yours nearby. Go ahead and come onto your seat. Feet come hips distance apart, heels tighten towards your glutes. Reach your arms forward, roll down to the mat for 4, 3, 2, reach your hands up to the sky. Make fists, drive your elbows past your rib cage. Walk your feet in a little closer towards your hips, feet are hips distance apart. Drive through your heels to lift your hips to the ceiling. It's down to a hover. Exhale, tuck and squeeze and lift. Take it down for 2. Squeeze and lift for 2. Take it down for 2. Squeeze and lift for 2. All right, guys, here we are. We're in your final series for today. This is your final burnout. So this is the last set that you're going to get to do before you stretch. We're going to be here for about 2 minutes as we burn through the backside of your glute max. I want you to take comfort in the fact that this is the largest, strongest, most capable and powerful muscle group in your entire body. So I really need you to commit your mind to the backside of your seat and try to connect to that burn, to connect to the deepest squeeze that you possibly can there. It's down for 2, exhale, squeeze and lift for 2. Give me 2 more slow and we'll start to speed it up. Last time slow, drop your hips to the beat. It's drop, squeeze and lift. Drop, squeeze, and lift. I want your weight in your heels, so let your heels be super heavy in towards the mat. Little to no weight in your toes. In fact, if you can lift your toes up and off the mat, that's gonna help you engage even deeper through that posterior chain, through your hamstrings, through your glute max, and really get into the power that we're trying to drive through these hip lifts. 4 more, go 4, squeeze and lift in 3, we hold it high in 2, hold your hips up high, lift an inch. It's lift an inch, back to start. Lift an inch, back to the start. Tuck and squeeze, exhale, tuck and squeeze. By this point, your heels should be driving so heavy down and towards your mat. Your glutes are squeezed so tight to keep your hips lifted, and then I'm asking you to squeeze them even tighter to get that extra 1 inch lift. Lift and hold, exhale, lift and hold. Go 4 more, it's 4. You speed it up in 3, relax your shoulders. 2 more, good. Let's speed it up to the beat. Here we go. Just tuck, tuck, tuck and squeeze, tuck and squeeze. All right, friends, we're gonna get a little funky with this, a little sassy with it because we've gained so much strength throughout this series that why not show it off at the end. In 8, we start to shake our hips side to side, right and left. In 4, 3, tuck, right and left. Right hip goes up, left hip up, right hip up, left hip up. I want you to feel your obliques start to engage. Feel the outside of your hip really start to burn. Drive opposite heel in towards the mat and don't let your hips fall any closer towards the ground. Keep them lifted. You have 8, 7. We're back to singles, second to last change. In 3, 2, hips down. It's down. Tuck and lift it. Down, tuck and lift. Curl your arms in heavy. Drive your arms deep in towards the ground beneath you. Spread the weight across your shoulder blades. Tuck and lift. Give me 4. We tuck to finish. 3. Final change of class in 2. Hold your hips high, tuck higher and higher. You're trying to just lift your hips high and higher off the ground, squeezing your glutes, making more space between your seat and the ground, but also making more space in your mind for what it is that you're capable of here. You have 8, 7, 6, drive your heels down. Try to lift your toes for 3, 2, 15 seconds to freeze. You're freezing in stillness, you're squeezing your glutes, and you're trying to milk the most out of these opportunities that you can. 8 to go. Go 8, 7, class is over in 5. You've just got 4. You're doing it. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hug your knees in towards your chest to give yourself a thank you. Draw tiny circles to the right. Draw tiny circles to the left. Start to reach your hands for the outer edges of your feet. Flex your feet up towards the ceiling and come into your happy baby. Pull your feet down so that your knees slide past your rib cage. Make sure that your tailbone is down on towards the mat. And start to just move yourself side to side. Shake it all out, shake it all out. Remind yourself that this is just as important as any other part of the workout. So even though it might feel easy to press pause or jump into whatever the rest of your day has, these restorative moments are going to help take the strength that you discovered and take it from a temporary sensation into something permanent. So let's stay focused. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Open your knees nice and wide into a butterfly position. Press your feet together and feel the stretch in your groin. Just let everything start to open up. Big inhales. Open your rib cage. Let it flare open. Exhale. Ooh, deep, deep exhale. Hug everything back in. One more big inhale. Feel the openness in your pelvic floor. Exhale, let it all go. Close your inner thighs together like the pages of a book. Hug your knees in towards your chest, and then gently rock and roll yourself up to a seat. Once you come to a seat, cartwheel into a tabletop. Hands come right underneath your shoulders. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Flow through cat-cow. First cow, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Big inhale. Exhale, push into the mat. Hug your abdominals up and in, separate your shoulder blades. Start to flow through this at your own pace, articulating through the spine, arching the back, then rounding through the spine, chin to the chest. You're here for about 2 more full breath cycles. So if it feels good to add some head circles, some hip circles, something that you need to shake out right now, go ahead, let it all go. On your next exhale, find a neutral spine, a nice neutral position with your tabletop. Step your right foot forwards to come right between your wrists. Legs are in 90 degrees. Inhale, lift your hands high. Reach your right hand, that's the same hand that your foot forward is, grab it onto your left wrist. Squeeze your glutes and pull your left wrist up and over to the right hand side for a big lean. Tuck your hips forward, maybe shift some more weight forward. I want you to feel the stretch in your side body, but also your hip flexor. Inhale, reach your hands forward. Exhale, drive your elbows past your waistline, lift your chin off of your chest, give yourself a little baby back bend. Then inhale, lift your hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Send your hips back and flex your right toes up towards your nose for a hamstring stretch. Feel the stretch up the back of your calf, up the back of your right leg. Option to stay here, and if it's available to you, reach your left hand across towards your right pinky toe, gaze over your right shoulder. Try to keep your hips right over your knee as opposed to sinking back any deeper. One more big inhale. Take your left hand back to the side of your body. Right hand comes to the inside of your right leg. Swing your right leg around your back into a tabletop. Let's shake it all out with one cat-cow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, big inhale. Exhale, push into the mat, separate your shoulder blades. Find a nice neutral position. Step your left foot forward, feet in a 90-degree angle. Inhale, reach your hands high. Left wrist grabs onto the right wrist, pull it up and over towards the left-hand side as you squeeze your glutes forward and feel the stretch in your right hip flexor. Big open stretch here all the way down through your side body. One more big inhale. Exhale, reach your hands back high. Inhale, then exhale, drive your elbows past your waistline, lift your chin up off your chest, open through the front of your abdominals. Inhale, reach your hands high and bow down to yourself as you extend and reach your left leg forward. Flex your left toes up towards your nose, and if you did so on the other side, reach your right hand around for your left pinky toes. Look over through your left shoulders, feel the stretch up the back of your calf, up your hamstring, and maybe even into your IT band as well. One more big inhale. One more deep exhale. Let it all go. Take your right hand and your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Swing your toes together. Open your knees nice and wide. Press your hips back towards your heels. and melt your hands forward, forward, forward as you rest your forehead down on towards the mat. Just a few moments here to take some time to appreciate all it is that you've done. Chances are you did this because you're on the go, you're trying to take some time for yourself, just trying to get your workout, your sweat in. So just calm down from the chaos. Take a moment to appreciate how you set aside some time for yourself today. It's not an easy thing to do. There's always something else on our to-do list to run into, to jump into, and here you are, something really proud of, something really that you've accomplished for yourself today, something that you can give yourself that no one else can, and that's something to celebrate. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Be proud of that. Exhale. Let it all go. One more big inhale. Inhale all the things that you gained, that you want to celebrate in within yourself, and then exhale any expectations or any chaos that's just not serving you. You're welcome to hang out in your child's pose. Not start to roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time, coming to a comfortable seated position. Once you get there, give yourself a shoulder roll up, a shoulder roll down. Think about stacking your shoulders right over your hips, lifting your chin off of your chest, and finding the best posture that you can carry with you into the rest of your day. That's your Barre Code class. Thanks.